Bellator 216 MVP versus Daley is live from the Mohegan Sun Arena and streams exclusively on DAZN Saturday, February 16th, beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern, and featuring Michael Venom Page against Paul Semtex Daley. I'm joined now by one of those combatants, Michael Page. Now, in your own words, you said this is a fight that should have taken place a long time ago.
Yes.
How excited are you to finally get in there with Daley?
I'm extremely excited. I can't wait to, just end this chapter of my career. Like I said, as you say, I've been chasing it a little while now, and I'm just looking forward to getting it on in the cage.
And it's a big moment, obviously. I don't think you've ever been in a situation like this before with so much at stake, a chance at the title, $1 million. Have you reached another level of motivation for this one?
The motivation doesn't come with any of the perks that come with it. It's purely this person that I'm fighting. I have a high dislike for him, and I just want to resolve that.
It's being billed as friends to foes. You say you have a high dislike for him. Yeah. Were you friends before?
We were cordial. We were never friends. Like, it was never something that we, away from the mixed martial arts arena, we didn't talk. Inside the mixed martial arts arena, we were cool. We could talk, we could conversate, we could converse, laugh, joke, have drinks together. Just very friendly. So again, I just found I was very disappointed in how he kind of conducted in one of his interviews, and then I said, yeah, let's get on then.
So what changed? It was what he said specifically?
Yeah, he said something in one of his interviews. I just found it very disrespectful, and he hadn't said it before in any of our previous interviews when I was present. So I found it, very, very disrespectful. So I thought, okay, we're in the best position to kind of settle this. Let's get in the cage, and it took him 2 years to sign the contract. It
was the comparison he made. I think he called himself Floyd Mayweather and you, Adrian Broner. Is that correct?
Yeah, but it's not. Obviously, they're both amazing fighters. It's not who he's relating them to. It's just how he's using it. Yeah, using the analogy. He's basically saying I'm the little brother. I'm not on his level. Saying I completely disagree. So I'm saying let's prove that.
Any chance you shake hands or touch gloves at the end of the fight?
No, not at all.
I was just talking to him, and he said all you need to do is show up. That's what he wants. If he was sitting where I'm sitting, what would you say to him right now?
I'll definitely be there. I wouldn't have made the trip out here. I wouldn't be doing all of this kind of stuff to not show up. And he has before, because of his drastic weight cuts, not being able to make a fight. So he needs to kind of take to his own advice and make sure he does show up.
If he does show up, what happens?
MVP ends victorious, and he realizes the different caliber that we are. There's a very big difference between myself and him, and I'm the next generation. I'm the next thing in MMA.
Now, you describe yourself as being self-conscious in the cage and not fighting with anger. With all that's been said, how are you checking your emotions?
The drive is just the W, because that hurts him more than anything. That definitely hurts him more than anything. So with all that he has said, and he's very adamant that he's gonna win this fight, just the W is fine. And I don't need to, if I'm emotional in any way, shape or form, the fight is pushed in his favor. So I need to put that to one side. And I'm good at compartmentalizing different things and then just getting on with my job.
Your fighting style is very unique. Fans will either love it, find it infuriating. Have you decided how you want to, fight this fight?
The same way I fought my last 13 fights. I'm never going to change who I am. I'm never going to change what I do based on an opponent. We have tactics, but it's all based on my style that exists already. So you will always see MVP, the MVP you've seen this far.
Is there anything about his skill set that you're worried about?
No, not at all. He is a good kickboxer, and he has big power in his left hand. Big power in both hands, you can argue, and that is quite obvious for most fighters, though. So I don't believe he's anything different to what I've seen or come up against before, and that's what I want to show. I need to demonstrate that to him as well.
Well, you obviously think you're going to win. We've seen the Pokemon before. Have you planned your celebration? We
have a few in mind. We have a few in mind, but everyone has to tune in to see it.
You can't give me a hint, tip me off a little bit?
Not at all.
Any pop culture reference I might know?
Not at all.
Nothing? Just that I'm going to have to wait, that you're going to beat him and I will see it.
Exactly.
That's it. And it'll be a glorious celebration?
Oh, always, and I always put on a show.